American Soul, BET's Part 3. This is the new episode that came out today. It's called Lost and Found. If you have an issue with this, if you don't want to listen to this and you want to watch it first and then come back to it, do that. If not, I'm going in. This episode starts off with a family still trying to bury a father from that died in Vietnam. Don Cornelius is trying to contact Marvin Gaye. His wife calls and says that their son Tony is missing. Don is planning to, she wants Don to come back home to Chicago. Don plans to make arrangements to fly back to Chicago to find his son. Then a memory about Don Cornelius and his father growing up, boxing, flashback sequence. Don Cornelius is on the show, getting ready to prepare for his show set up, and his son comes to the set. Don Cornelius scolds him why he was here and how did he get here. And he said he took the ticket that he had that his wife he gave his wife to come and come to the because she don't like flying airplanes. He took the ticket and got on the train and came all the way from Chicago all the way to where he's at in Los Angeles. There's a sequence also to a lady, I think her name is Mona St. James or something. She comes in his office, Don Cornelius' office. She got on her trench coat. And she said she wants to talk to him. She's an entrepreneur. And she pulls the trench coat over and she's got on a negligee or, that type of thing, outfit. Don is closing the blinds down in his office. His assistant and the son are talking. Tony basically said that he's hungry after being on the train for so long and didn't have a bite to eat. So he said, we can go in the office and see if we can get something for you. And she was getting ready to go to the office and saw Don closing the blinds up with the woman in the blind. And it appears that Don and the woman were getting somewhat intimate. Then he walks out of the office and then goes down the hall. They have an exchange. And then he opens the door and throws her out the building. Wow. Somebody comes on the set with a yellow jumpsuit talking about he's ready to do the chicken, the funky chicken. Don says his business partner don't say anything. The gangs are telling each other to keep the bond tight after the police shooting between them and the police shooting. The guy with the yellow jumpsuit is Rufus Thomas getting ready to do the song The Funky Chicken. Rufus is fraternizing with the young ladies on the set. The assistant sees it. Don sees it. He goes to Rufus, and Rufus said, make sure the check is able to cash. And Don said, yes. Don's, then they get ready to get up on the stage. He introduces him and gets on stage, and he performs The Funky Chicken. The girl that he was getting fresh with danced with him real seductive on the stage. After the performance, the assistant pulls the girl off the set outside and tells her that you got a lot of talent, but you got to be careful because you ruined the show and the reputation. And she told the assistant she could do what she wanted to. She could do whatever she wanted to do. And so basically, Don has a meeting with all the dancers, and he scolds the dancers that they are not to fraternize with the artists on his set or each other on the set. Do that some other place, not on his set. And if you got dreams, aspirations, do other things, you can go somewhere else. And these were the rules that he laid down. Don Cornelius' assistant talks with him in the office afterwards about his rules. Does it apply to him after she saw him with the lady in the office? He said that he makes the rules and it doesn't apply to him. The assistant is dance training on the set. The young girl is singing at this club. And they got a sequence. Don is praying in his house about getting things so things will go the way that he needs to in order to be successful. His son walks in on him while he's praying, and his son asks him what you praying for, and he scolds his son. His son runs out, get ready to run out the room, and he has a flashback about his father, about he walked in on his father with another woman, and his father scolded him. He ran and he came back and had a talk to him about something. Don talks to his son and gives him money for helping him on the set. And he was talking about his prayer was a private, those are private moments. You don't disrupt somebody when they're having private moments like that. And he gave his son some money, and his son said that he wanted to go to the movies with him. The girl that's in the club is singing about her father's the one that died in Vietnam. And she's singing at the club, and she's having a difficulty trying to sing the song. Then the boyfriend comes in with the guitar, plays it, and she's able to finish the song, and he saves the performance. The boyfriend and girlfriend, after the song, wants to get intimate. She wants to be in the car. He said that this was not appropriate. It shouldn't happen this way, and she said it does. The cops talked to a gang member at the hospital that got shot during the police gang member confrontational shootdown. And he wants names of the other gang members involved. And ironically, the girl with the boyfriend is the one that was that guy that drove the getaway car. So apparently this guy's on a respirator, and I don't know if he's going to make it or not, but he gives out some type of information. And then it gets back to Don, talks to his son about the movie. They went to go see Shaft, and he said that he wouldn't tell his mother that they went to go see Shaft. And he gets the assistants to fly his son back home. And the son said, "Daddy, you coming back with us?" And he's like, "No, I got to work, son. I got to work." Don is trying to secure Ike and Tina on his show, and has a memory about his father and him boxing, and they got into it real rough, and about him wanting to marry Dolores, his first wife. Then it goes off, and that completes episode 3. Episode 4 should be scheduled to come on the 19th of February 19th. That is it. If you like my video, please hit that like icon and subscribe to Mujaheed72. As always, Mu says peace and blessings to everybody. I'm out. Peace.